Shockula for Count Shockula's Crypt. Today I'm going to be doing Unpaid Dues on the villain side. It's an 8-man operation. It's part of the Hand of Fate download content. Came out a few months ago. Thought I'd make a video. So anyway, we start right off into the action here. We have to protect Felix Faust from some ninja assassins that are controlled by Ra's al Ghul. So as you can see, the little timer there, you have to fend off, burn down all of these ninjas. Can't let them get to Felix Faust here, so we can move on to our next part of the objective. And as you can see, you have to hold them off until the little blue timer, little blue bar around Felix Faust's icon fills up. So it's really not too difficult. The combat rating requirement for this is 70. I would suggest your group have more like between maybe 74 76 combat rating if you really want to get through it all. So anyway, we're queued here to exit Felix Faust's lair. We're queued up to go to South Gotham. You just follow your mini map. The yellow arrow will point you where to go. Go on top of a building on the South Gotham. You have to find and extinguish these sensors, and there are 5 of them. So as you do this, it'll spawn a bunch of ninjas, kind of rehash from the League of Assassins alert that came out early in the game's release. So anyway, you have to do this 5 times. Just gotta burn them down. It's a little bit repetitive. Moving forward here, after you do that 5 times, you have to search around a little bit to find a crate of concealment powder, and then once you activate that, as you can see, it's that glowing red crate there. Once you activate that, one of the mini bosses will come out, and it's the lying master. Part of the claws of the demon, which is Ra's al Ghul's ninja clan. So anyway, after you burn him down, it'll be queued up to travel to a different part of Gotham. You'll have to go off to the Burnley freight yard, which what you have to do here is you have to find citizens, and you'll see the little icon above the citizen. You go activate them, and it'll spawn some it'll spawn some ninjas, and you just have to fight them off. And there's 35 in all. Once you activate the civilians, it'll spawn the ninjas, and once you've destroyed 35 of the ninjas, you can move on to the next mini boss. And sometimes they're kind of hard to find. You got to fly around a little bit to find them. I find it's best to stay in a group here. So we've got one more to do here. It's best not to get too spread out, so your healers can stay with the group and make sure nobody goes down. So here we are, going to the last one. You have to find the payment cache and defeat Burning Master. So this time it was on top of a building. I believe it spawns in different locations. This time it was on top of a building. I just kind of pay attention to your mini map and follow your group mates, and just have to burn this guy down. Nothing is really difficult. You need to have healers that are geared, preferably in all tier 4 gear. Like they hit pretty hard, like that right there. You about knocked me off the building. So if you're not geared, you will take a lot of damage. You won't be able to get through this. So anyway, we're defeating him, and it's gonna open up a portal to Metropolis, as you'll see here in a second. And the down mini boss, there's the portal, and you don't want to wait too long, because I've had times where the portal will actually disappear, and you'll have to end up going into the Hall of Doom and coming out the Chinatown exit in Metropolis, so through the nightclub. So anyway, you do go to Chinatown. It'll take you to Chinatown. You have to first thing you have to do is find Felix Faust's summoning circle, because this is the final battle. You have to defeat Ra's al Ghul. So once again, you just follow your mini map and meet up with all your group mates, and you want to wait until everyone's there before you actually start it, because this is the most difficult part, the final battle with Ra's al Ghul, because he does pack quite a wallop. Like I said, if you're not geared, he can, if you get down in melee range, he can one-shot you. So me being electric DPS, I kind of just fly around, stay out of range, and just drop a lot of damage over time on him. My rotation, I use a Tesla ball, electrocute, electrostatic bomb, and then a voltaic bolt followed up with wired, and just use range attacks. And if you're, like I said, if your healers and controllers and tank is geared, somewhat geared, you won't have too much problem getting through this. So anyway, once we keep burning Ra's al Ghul down, the weapon drops in here are the 131 weapons. They usually only drop about 1 or 2 weapons. Sometimes it doesn't drop any. So you can also get the Ruin Codex for the upgraded armor. It gives you a slight improvement in a lot of your stats. So as you can see, we've just about got Ra's al Ghul down here, and there's our loot. It's giving us a group mission completed. And let's look at our loot. Got some tier 4 plans. We've got pistols, runic power, which is unattuned, whatever role you're in. I'm in DPS, so I ended up getting the pistols and the Codex Waste Ruins. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Give me a like or dislike, leave some comments, subscribe to the channel if you like, and you can check me out on Facebook at the Count's Crypt or twitter.com at Count's Crypt. So I will talk to you later.